matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
And the starting lineup for Miami, Norman Powell out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo, then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Mitchell in at the point.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And he's good on the second. So it's Miami now. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it just kills your momentum. You earn the trip to the line, but at the same time, when you miss, you give your opponent life.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
One shot.
Well, Adebayo's showing you what a complete player he is. He gives you the athleticism defensively and on the glass, and then offensively, he's extremely productive as well.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Outside Mitchell. Wagner against Powell. Here's Adebayo. Unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Carter. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Carter, a screen on Powell. 5 to shoot. Wagner inside. Powell covers. And Wagner gets it to go.
Yeah, when the shot clock is running out, 6'10" Wagner is a solid option.
Hero, the pass to Mitchell. It's off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Mitchell. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Hero, the pass to Powell. Adebayo, a screen on Bane. Powell, he's open. Again, the Heat misses.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Guys, back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. From deep, Bane. And Hero grabs the board. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat over Suggs. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And that's something Tyler Hero is really good at, creating space for his shot.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. themselves going with a new group. Miami also changing it up. Ware comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Larson comes in for Tyler Hero. Now Batadze. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Jones misses. Heat leading by 4. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Powell. 6 to shoot from downtown. And it's Ware missing. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. On the wing, Jones. Orlando again missing. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Orlando grabs the miss. Releases. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Miami out in front, up 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Wagner and Isaac holding down those forward spots. Anthony Black out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Batadze in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Jaquez. 27 points his last game. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Here's Larson. Smith outside. Knocks down the long J. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Magic trail by 7. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Wagner for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, B.A., it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body. And mentally, it might be even more difficult.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Orlando. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Smith. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Wagner. Back to Adebayo. Bam! Drops the hammer.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
Here's Black. 14 points for him last game against New York. Wagner, the pass to Batadze. Here's Black. No good with the triple. Miami leading by 6. Powell outside. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. No good on the 3. For Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Isaac. Batase with a screen. Here's Black. Misses the 3.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Down low.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Okay, well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
Group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. De Silva comes in for Isaac. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Wagner. And it's Jones in for Black. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Larson. .58 seconds left in the second. Outside Bane. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Suggs. Jones with the ball. No points so far. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Hero. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so we wrap up the first half. Heat out in front, leading by 10. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Miami Heat.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area. And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials, Shaq.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ of studios.
And you could just call me the Elevator.
Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Davion Mitchell. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Adebayo. He has 7. Pass to Powell. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
And Wagner is money from there.
Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 9. Pass to Bane. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3. Bane's got 5 now.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. And here's Wiggins. Now here's Hero. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Hero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, shooting the basketball has always come naturally for Tyler Hero. Mechanics are just so smooth.
Wagner outside. Carter, a screen on Powell. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. They've led by as many as 11. Powell passes to Adebayo. Powell outside. No good from outside. Magic trail by 8. Pass to Bane. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter, and Black subbed in for De Silva.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
Adebayo finds Wiggins. No good on the triple.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. That three's off the mark. Miami leading by 5. The drive by Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got his 2nd basket of the game.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Pass to Wagner. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Bataze.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Hero. Here's Adebayo. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist from Adebayo. And now a 10-point Miami lead. Here's Bane. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Miami out in front, up 10. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Anthony Black, also Tyus Jones out there. Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Mitchell misses.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Jones feels it out. Back to Wagner. 4-3. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Miami moving it around. Here's Larson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Powell. No good that time.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Now Wagner. Jones outside from downtown. Ooh, it doesn't go. Heat leading by 10. Here's Larson. Now Powell. Here's Mitchell. Let's loose for 3. The triple drop.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. And Tyler Herro subbed in for Larson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's De Silva. Hey. Oh, yeah! That's good! Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Here's Herro. The Magic making their last shot. And stolen by Suggs. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Wagner using the glass to lay it in.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Now Adebayo. Bam, just battles through contact.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Free throw's good, Adebayo.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Yes, sir!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Heat.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyler Herro.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Now here's Herro. Just 5 on the clock. Wiggins fires. Oh, the long ball, no good.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
Buries it from outside. So it's Miami picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking a big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Tyler Herro.